Hi folks, welcome back to our second video, and we're just going to finish off this section on internal influences. And the last internal influence we're going to talk about are management practices. So how does management behave? What does it do? How does it treat its people? So sometimes we find that bureaucratic organizations, meaning those that have a lot of layers between the president and the lowest rung or the lowest level employee in terms of a hierarchy in an organization, most of those are being replaced with what we call flatter structures, so that there are fewer layers of management to go through if you want to be heard by senior management. And what that serves to do is really increase employee empowerment. So if employees believe that they can catch the ear of senior management and make their ideas known and heard, it gives them more of a feeling like they can control the environment and they can have a positive impact on it. So that's another internal influence, management practices. That's really important when we're looking at the whole concept of human resources and human resources management. I want to look now at the growing professionalism of the HR function. Many of you will probably interact a lot with human resources people in your career. Some of you may even decide you want to get a professional designation in human resources. If you're part of that latter group, or even if you're part of the former group and you want to know, well, what kind of professionalism do these HR people have to have? Know that one of the things that's happened, it's something that's a little more recent, is that they are a profession. Human resources professionals, many of them get a professional designation called the CHRP, the Canadian Human Resources Professional Designation. And being part of a profession means that you have a common body of knowledge. So the knowledge standards of people who have a CHRP as a designation after their name, they have a common body of knowledge that influences their practice. So they have to graduate or get that designation, and there's testing and experience that's looked at, as well as education that's looked at in order for them, the HRPA, the Human Resources Professional Association, to say, yes, we are going to confer the CHRP designation because we know that you know that common body of knowledge in our practice. They have to, as professionals, have levels of performance standards, so they have to be ethical. They are bound by the duties of their professional association as professionals. The public has a perception of what they expect professionals to act like. They expect them to be ethical. They expect them to be professional. They expect them to be fair and consistent. They do have a code of ethics that they need to follow. They do have training credentials, so to keep the designation, you have to commit to ongoing training and skill development. And you also have to maintain your professional competence by taking that training and building your skills so that you can maintain your CHRP designation. We do have programs here at Mohawk College to help you do that too. So if we want to go to this link, for example, we're going to see here that our Human Resources Management Graduate Certificate, it's a post-diploma program. So if you by any chance are in a 3-year diploma program here at Mohawk, you can get into this program. All right, we do have a lot of students from McMaster University and other universities across our area, our geographic area, that sometimes come into this program. And you can see here there's a wait list, so you know it's a very popular program. And if you go to this link, you can find out a little bit more about that program. We also have programs in health and safety. So if you're interested in getting a health and safety management certificate, you might find, and we're going to talk a little bit more about health and safety a little bit later in the course, but this is just another specialty area of HR that you might be interested in as well. So we'll make sure that these links are in your course so that you can have an idea of what they're about, and if you should decide at some point in time to pursue those designations. There are other HR designations, and you can look at your text to see what a list of those are. We're going to talk a little bit coming up now about Chapter 3, and you're looking at Human Resources Management and Technology, and we'll get to that in a few moments.